Hello everybody. Analytical community in touch Guru.Markets. Thank you so much for watching us. Now let's look at the main indicators of the company Lincoln National, LNC, ticker, LNC. The review is based on current information as of June 24, 2024. By classification Guru.Markets company Lincoln National Corp. Belongs to the subcategory Other Insurance. 26 organizations participate in the analysis, which is very representative. Let's start with general information about the company. If you're interested, you can pause the video. You can look at each indicator of the corporation in more detail. Access to the table with the classification of tickers is free. So, we're finally starting. Market capitalization of the corporation Lincoln National Corp. is $5.44 billion. With a market capitalization of the subcategory of $194 billion. Lincoln National Corp. has a share of 2.798% and is one of the small companies in the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is estimated at $6.53 billion. With a balance sheet capitalization of the subcategory of $117 billion. Lincoln National Corp. accounts for 5.59% share. Having compared the shares of the exchange and book value, we will see the following. Share Lincoln National Corp. in the subcategory in the case of assessing the exchange value is 2.798%. The book value is 5.59%. This is 100% more than a share of the market capitalization. Assessment of the organization's share of the market and book value of the subcategory. Good, 1 point. The debt obligations of the organization under study amount to $5.42 billion. Debt to book value represents 83% of equity. Result on the company's financial obligations, tolerable, 0 points. The company's market price to earnings balance corresponds to 4.4. With an average in the subcategory of 10.2, this is 57% lower than in the subcategory. An assessment of the company's stock market value to its profit in comparison with the subcategory. Very good, 2 points. Profit for the last 12 months was $1,266 million. Future earnings for the coming 12 months are tentatively expected to be $1,309 million. 3.4% more than currently. Assessment of expected future profit in comparison with companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The company's value to revenue ratio is 0.3. The average in the subcategory is 1.1 and this is 73% lower than in the subcategory. Assessment of the company's market price to its revenue in comparison with the indicators in the subcategory. Good, 1 point. Revenue for the last 12 months was $16,770 million. Projected revenue for the coming 12 months is tentatively expected to be $17,340 million. This is 3% more than now. Estimation of expected future sales in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The margin is 7.6%, with an average for the subcategory of 10.5%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 2.9%. Assessment of marginality in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. The company's share in terms of the number of employees in the subcategory is 5.464%. This is 95% more than the share of market capitalization. And this shows the imbalance of the company's current exchange price LINCOLN National Corp, most likely towards underestimation. The amount of market capital per company employee is $493,000. Whereas in the subcategory there are $963,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 48.8%. Estimation of the amount of market capital of the company per employee in comparison with the indicators of subcategory companies. Good, 0.5 points. The amount of profit per individual employee is $114,800. With the average for the subcategory, $94,900. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 21%. Estimation of profit per company employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The share of sales for each employee of the company is $1,521,000. In the subcategory there are $907,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 68%. Estimation of the share of revenue per individual company employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The volume of short transactions corresponds to 2.5%, with an average for the subcategory of 4%. This is an assessment of a possible short squeeze. Indicator RSI, 14, shows a level of 56% for the company LINCOLN National, LNC. For the subcategory, this level is 46%. Technically, the subcategory's shares are priced lower than LINCOLN National, LNC. Comparing the movement of the company's stock price LINCOLN National Corp. And subcategory shares. We will see that over 12 months the company's shares LINCOLN National Corp. Showed a change of 30.4%. 39.2% are against price changes in the subcategory. This clearly does not indicate anything, but it is necessary to keep this fact in mind. Overall result: 6.5 out of 10 points. The average for the subcategory is 0.3 points. If you look broadly, within the entire US stock market in general. Note that the average score for the entire US stock market in total is 0.4 points. Against the score of 6.5 points from LINCOLN National Corp. Let's go to the order table. It is available to everyone. A link to it is in the pinned comment. The order table contains absolutely all previously made decisions by the stock valuation information system Guru.Markets. Access to the order table is absolutely free and open. Link in pinned comment. As a result of the analysis LINCOLN National, LNC. Information and reference system for stock valuation Guru.Markets. The following decision was made. Open a deal due to the fact that LINCOLN National, LNC, the most undervalued company in the subcategory. Thank you very much to everyone for watching this video and for using the information system from Guru.Markets. You are all the coolest audience on the planet.